no limits, just real rock. Strap in and turn it up. And now, here's your host, Bill Damiano.
Hey, it's Bill. You are tuned in to episode number 832 of the Pennsylvania Rock Show. I think we're working. I'm not 100% sure. Yep, it's working. Awesome. So you are watching us on a plethora of areas. You could be on Facebook, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Restream. If I remember to actually go live with that one. That one's not working. Never mind. So anyway, you're tuned in to the Pennsylvania Rock Show, episode number 832. With me are the gentlemen. Some of them faded off into the darkness there from Keltari. What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
It's been plagued with interesting issues already.
Yeah.
Understatement.
Before we get too far into this, I am wearing my new Gonto shirt. If you remember Johnny Cash's cover of the Nine Inch Nails song "Hurt," you would like Gonto.
Yeah.
Right on.
Classic.
That's officialgonto.com. So everyone should go check that out.
Heck yeah.
Hey, so at the top of the show, we heard Lackluster from Neostem, and then we heard Martyr of the Day by Theriaca. And now we're going to proceed to learn about Keltari. So let's start with that. What is Keltari? Like, where did that name come from?
Well, I believe in the very beginning of the idea of the band, it was mainly just started out me and Levi in the very beginning. And if I'm not mistaken, that was me at Levi's house with a notebook and a pen writing down things that sounded cool. And Levi said, "What about Keltari?" And I wrote it out on the piece of paper, and I was like, that looks and sounds awesome. So it doesn't mean anything. If you Google it before we had our stuff out there, I think it's the name of some race of some D&D type alien species from some game. But other than that, it means absolutely nothing. It means whatever
That's
you want.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, my I guess thought process behind that was just a lot of like three word band names. So I didn't want to just like string some words together. So we sort of just started spitballing random stuff together, like he said, and then whatever sounded good out loud, that sort of is what we landed on.
So I'm going to say slightly older than you guys, even though I know it's more than slightly. But it makes me think of like a planet in Star Trek or something.
I can see that.
Sure. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to capture the I think like bands like Atreyu. Like, I don't know if that means anything, but it just like you say it and it sounds cool. It was one of those things where like if somebody asked you, "What's your band name?" and you said that, they wouldn't be like, "Oh, come on." Like Slaughter to Prevail, as great as they are, if you told somebody that was your startup band, they'd be like, "Okay, like these dudes are goobers." But like when we did that, we were like Keltari, and I don't think I've had anybody give me like a dirty look or be like, "What?" Like they just hear it and they're like, "All right, cool." So mission accomplished with that.
So how did the band form? If it started with the two of you, or how did you end up with five?
Oh,
I guess.
That's actually a secret. We'll put.
I don't think that's really a secret.
I can give the basics from me and Levi's perspective. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2018, and I knew I wanted to do something music. And Levi, my brother, growing up, we listened to the same stuff. You know, we always we actually had a little music project when we were probably 12 years old. So we kind of dabbling and we were absolute garbage. But right when we got out, I had a whole bunch of music written. I brought it to Levi. He kind of just took that frontman role, took the vocals role. And we had a couple songs that I think our whole first EP, Action Reaction, is just stuff that I wrote probably right out of the military. But eventually we were like, we definitely want to go play shows. We want to do this live. We can't do it just me and him. So I think Levi put out a feeler on a Facebook group page, Metalheads, Pittsburgh, 412 something. We jammed at Joey's house. I think in 10 seconds we knew that Joey was the guy. And then he was like, "Oh, I've got this guy AJ in my back pocket who plays bass." Crazy enough. So he came to the next rehearsal. We jammed, we meshed huge. And now we've got Mike the Bike over there. Who we're gonna add to the fold, and I think we're gonna be able to add those 2 guitar dynamics, and that's pretty much it. Just a feeler on Facebook, on a Facebook page. So don't doubt social media's ability to link true friends.
I remember when you guys were posting that, like posting your ad looking for a drummer and everything. I had just started playing drums at the time. It was right around the time that me and my kid's mom had split up, so I was looking to get into something new, something to take up some of my time. And like I said, I had just started playing drums, and I was very green, and so I was very doubtful of myself for a little bit. And I saw you guys posting for about a week, and like I saw a post like almost every single day, and I was like, I should reach out to these guys, but I never did until like about a week later. I saw it and I was like, I'm going to do it. Like, what can I lose? The worst they could do is say no. Yeah, and I think I messaged Levi, and like I said, like you said, you guys came over, we jammed, and the rest is history.
I wanted to be a comedian in the band, but they insisted that I just play bass instead of, bringing my jokes.
That is true. He did. He did suggest that. We shot that down almost immediately.
Well, I mean, he could open for you.
Yeah, that is true. I mean,
oh my God.
We do try to utilize AJ to his strengths, and one of his strengths is being a goofy dude on stage. The first person to take their shirt off on stage is always AJ. So
always,
yeah. I mean, if he's
come
on
see us on upstage for it.
Yeah, if he's on the mic, you never know what's coming out, but you're guaranteed leaving with a smile or scratching your head.
I don't even know what I say half the time. I just go with
the
flow, buddy.
I met Joey in 2008. You were in why can't I think of Meaning in a Static?
Yeah, that old port punk project I used to be a part of.
Yes.
And
you were playing guitar, if I remember.
What's that?
You were playing guitar, correct?
Yeah. I'd never even touched a drum set until about 5 years ago.
What made you make that switch?
Like I said, it was around the time like me and my kid's mom split up, and I was looking to just find something new to take up my time, pick up a new hobby. I've always really liked drums, so I was like, why not? And not only that, but like I was in another project. I still kind of am. It's on a bit of a hiatus. It's called Autumn Silence. And I just kind of got tired of looking for a drummer because they were just a unicorn. And so I was like, instead of finding a drummer, I just become the drummer. And I just started kind of working at that. And then I met these guys, and it's been a great time.
Very cool. We have like 30 seconds. So what I want to do is when we come back, we're going to talk about your song, which is going to be next in the playlist, Suffer My Fate. And then we're also going to hear from A Common Crown and their song Slow Down, which is fairly newer for them, but not as new as your Suffer My Fate. They are kind of hard rock.
Okay.
And actually, Joey, that concert that you played out in Island that day in 2008, the bass player and the drummer were there as well. They would have been playing in After the Fall that day.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
All right, so we're going to take our first break. We'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Hey, it's Bill. You are tuned in to the Pennsylvania Rock Show, episode number 832. Let me uncut my head off. We are hanging out with the guys from Keltari this evening. And I haven't asked them any off-the-wall questions yet, so I'm going to make that change right now. So I'm going to ask you the official and unofficial BuildtheScene questions. The unofficial question is, what is the best pizza you've had because you're a musician?
Best pizza.
Yeah, so it could be on your way to or from a gig, at a recording session. It just has to have something to do with being in a band.
That Foxes that we got that day was pretty fire.
Yeah, the Foxes that had a slot machine in it, which was
Yeah.
extremely unique.
Right by
That
Joey's
was-
house.
Yeah, Joey lives 2 feet from a Fox's Pizza that has a slot machine in it, and a great staff.
Can we go there someday?
We should.
Oh yeah.
So, Joey, are you still in the Mon Valley?
Not exactly. I'm more out towards like Westmoreland County now. I'm living over near Greensburg now.
Okay. So I just learned yesterday that first of all, there's a video on my TikTok that says tour to Greensburg tour to pizza, I think is what it says. And so Ferocious Ghosts, one of the members of that band owns a pizza shop in Greensburg, and then there's a place called Rocco's Slice House, and the guy who owns that, I was his boss at Kennywood, which I didn't put together until yesterday. But there's a lot of really good pizza places in Greensburg. There's also Bubba's, and I was told that I need to go to Baldy's. So
Heck
there's
yeah.
some places you guys can check out.
I've only
for sure.
been out here for about a year or so, and I haven't really checked out too much, so I'm definitely going to go check out some more.
Anybody else want to interject there, or we all going with Fox's 2 feet from Joey's house?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah,
Always.
that
I
came
love
from
Foxes.
your boy.
I think Fox's is great, but I stand by this because I used to work at Fox's. If you don't eat it within 15 minutes of it coming out of the oven, it's not the best pizza. So you got.
Did you have a slot machine at your place?
No, we didn't.
No.
It's a bummer then.
It was already worse.
Hey, so the official question, maybe it'll be a little, easier. Maybe we'll see. So the question is, who's your Dave Grohl? And by that I mean, who would you want to go up on stage with and perform one of their original songs? Because Dave's known to pull people out of the crowd and harass them and then let them play.
That is tough. I thought it was supposed to be easier.
Actually, you know what? That's a very easy one for me.
Take it away,
Aaron
Joey.
Gillespie from Under Oath is one of my biggest influences, and I would love to jam with that guy. He's got a beautiful mind.
Anybody else want to cover that one?
That's tough. That's real tough.
That is tough, man. I mean, Avenged Sevenfold is my favorite band. The chance to go up there and play Unholy Confessions for real instead of just blaring it through everybody's ears on sound check, that would be fantastic. I think it speaks volumes that song is more than 20 years old at this point, I think. And every time I bring it up at sound check, everybody's like, "Oh yeah."
Do you remember that time we played Meow Mix into Unholy Confessions?
Yes, I do remember
that. That was what's up.
Well, I'll be the next to answer since he just brought his up. Mine would probably just be Kill Switch Engage, you know? The End of Heartache. That would be a killer song to be playing in front of people.
Cool.
So, that's my answer.
I think if it were me, I would probably choose Anything to Numb by Varials. That's one that I warm up with a lot, and I feel like fits my range pretty well.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's like my go-to warm-up song.
So let's cover Romance then.
Okay. Honestly, anything from that band,
Yes.
I enjoy.
Yes.
New Varials cover Inbound.
If you're leaving a show and there's a DeLorean sitting out there with its door up in the air and a flux capacitor in the back, so you get to go back in time and play with any band, because Marty went back in time and played with Chuck Berry's cousin. Why that's the band he chose, I don't know. But what band would you want to go back in time and play with?
Oh my God, that one's even harder than the first one, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this question like alongside, right?
These are 12-gauge questions, man. The question is, if we could go back in time and play any show with any band, who would it be?
Who would you want to play with? Yeah,
like Metallica's Big Moscow.
Right.
Was that 91? That is a tough one. Man, I think I hate to say it. I hate to be an Avenged Sevenfold elitist. Their 2003 Warped Tour, when they first came out with Waking the Fallen, oh my goodness, if we were on that card, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Lord have mercy.
I don't have a specific show, but just to play with this band, I think would be pretty awesome. I don't think our genre would fit, but Candlemass, I'm a huge fan of. They're more of like a doom band, but yeah, I just love their music, so I'd love to play alongside them.
If I were to choose a show, I'd probably do Limp Bizkit at Woodstock, man.
Ooh,
that was a banger.
That's a good choice.
That was a good one.
I feel like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I think for me, it'd just kind of be the last farewell show of Misery Signals, which was like last year, just about. And I'll never get to see that band, of course, so probably that show.
What about Mike?
That'd be my answer.
Cool.
And Mike, what about you?
Question.
Oh, that's right. He can't. If you were to go and play a show at any time period,
You get that.
Any time period?
any time
period.
Rolling Stones, 1960.
I had the same answer. I would love to do 99 Woodstock, even though it was terrible, but still. It was
Yeah, right.
99 Woodstock.
It was like terrible, but like it was off the chain.
Yeah.
Off the dome.
All right, so we have about a minute and 20 seconds, and I told you I was going to give you time to talk about your song, and then I didn't give you time to talk about it. So you have about a minute and 20 seconds. Tell us about Suffer My Fate.
I think I
Name
can.
Alpha.
Yeah, that's the we give all of our songs little code names before they get actual names. This might be a little interesting tidbit. I despised this song when I wrote it. I wrote this song very quickly. I wanted to make a post-hardcore type song. I feel like it is a little bit different than the majority of our other stuff. And I wrote it, and it was one of the songs where I was like, man, I am not very proud of how this sounds. However, I put it in the collective chat, and I think everybody took two hands, grabbed onto that, and was like, this is fantastic. So
That is personally my favorite song that we have, like in our entire discography. old and new. It's my personal favorite.
Dude, it's just an anthem. That's what it kind of is.
And so far, it's a lot of feedback that I've gotten from the release.
Everybody loves it.
It's a lot of people's favorite song off the release. Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool. All right, so what we're gonna hear now, we're gonna hear a song by the Pleasure Merchants called "Bleed Me." We're gonna hear the Anxiety Effect in their track "Roots," and we're gonna hear Bog Rot and their song "Matador." And we'll be right back with Keltari. Hey, it's Bill. You are tuned into episode 832 of the Pennsylvania Rock Show with Keltari. You just heard the Pleasure Merchants. I don't know why I can't say that. Bleed Me, Roots by the Anxiety Effect, and Matador by Bog Rot. And I'm going to hit the gentleman from Keltari with a couple more questions. Hey, so you're going out on tour, and for some reason you make the mistake to hire me to drive your bus. Don't do that. It doesn't end well.
Okay.
And what are we going to listen to in between show stops?
Ooh.
Man,
So
these
well,
questions.
see, listen, you're overthinking it. All I'm really asking you is who are your influences?
Oh, fair.
It's going to vary so much between all of us, I think.
You just need one song, right?
I mean, you can give me a song, you can give me a list of bands. It's completely up to you.
Oh, then I can give you an easy 5 list. Boundaries, Sanction, Inclination, Kill Switch Engage, Misery Signals. Simple.
I'll give you 3. Avenged Sevenfold, System of a Down, Dying Wish.
I guess I'll also give a couple here. Defeater, System of a Down as well. Oh man, I don't know. Let's put Boundaries in there as well. I'm a fan.
Levi's a big Pantera
That's
guy.
right. That's right.
I'd have to go probably Under Oath, Parkway Drive, August Burns Red,
Ooh.
Necrogoblicon.
When you're done, what about you? I think I know.
My top
Yeah,
5
influences.
influences.
Just do your top 5, buddy.
Silverstein.
That's a good one.
Um,
That's another one of my influences for sure.
Probably like Bullet for sure.
Bullet for my
another one,
Valentine,
yeah.
yep.
Alright, my guy.
Asking Alexandria.
All right.
Some classics.
All right.
Torture, say torture.
Gotta go with like Hatebreed.
Hatebreed.
Was a big
Hatebreed.
one when I seen him live as a kid. It inspired
That's the
me.
Godfathers. I'll be seeing
You know,
them.
if I were to add another one for me, it'd be the Misfits for sure because I grew up playing horror punk, as you know, Bill.
Yes.
So
I
that's definitely gonna be another one.
I was watching The Punisher, One Last Kill
Okay.
last night, and this song started playing, and I'm like, who is this? It was Hatebreed.
Oh yeah.
As
I'll,
I can't think of the name of the song. Had the word "heard" in it.
I will
in the
be
title.
heard.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, I looked it up. I was like, this is awesome.
I'll actually be seeing. I'm gonna see them at the Roxy in September 8th, I believe, with Terror.
I'll be going to, I think, Preserving.
Yeah.
In September to see the Browning.
Dude, I can't
with
wait.
the Crimson Armada.
Oh, the Browning's fun.
Together.
They're good. They're good. They're
good. So Kiss played in a bay to Sharks. Metallica has played in Antarctica. My friend Jazz from Jazz's Rock and Road show and his band Half Wheel played one of their songs at the South Pole. What is a non-traditional venue that you would like to play at?
This is an easy one for me. I'm going to take some influence from Metalocalypse. And I'm going to play Underwater.
Oh, you're going to play Underwater? I do the Middle East. I do the entire Middle East.
The Middle East. What a selection.
That's so broad.
The Middle East.
All right, I have a specific one.
Alaska.
No. Spruce Knob, West Virginia. There's a big lookout tower up there. Perfect size for a band. Highest elevation point, West Virginia, I think. Me and my brother's home state. Perfect venue location.
Let's do a video if we're allowed.
I got one. I remember in Guitar Hero World Tour, there is a section where you play a show on an aircraft carrier, and I thought that was one of the coolest venues of all time. So that's my choice. The USS Ronald Reagan.
Mike? Where would you play it? Just normally, randomly.
Out of pocket venue that's not like a real venue.
We were talking about this in the car on the way here. We would both love to play at Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, but come on, the Middle East over Taco Bell.
What's up, Taco Bell? I love that answer.
Not a Denny's.
There's a Taco Bell in Ohio that does metal shows.
That's cool.
I
didn't know that.
The guys from Crowley were telling me about it.
You mentioned Denny's. I actually asked this question one time, and somebody told me they played it at Denny's.
That's crazy.
Live without.
That's awesome.
Yeah, live without. You got to get cracking on that Taco Bell.
Do you guys remember God's End?
Yep.
They played at that Taco Bell.
Yeah, no, I really want to play on Taco Bell. Low key though.
They're playing with someone I was just talking to. Wow. I'm not going to remember, but they're definitely playing. They're definitely playing a show soon. I saw it on a flyer and I was talking to one of the other bands.
They just played Horrid Fest this past Saturday.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah,
at the Green Beacon.
Horrid Fest. We played that last year. That was a really sweet. Fun show.
Okay, so I haven't mentioned it at all. I have your Linktree address on the screen. Anyone who owns radio can't see it though. Is that where you would send people, or would you send them somewhere else?
I do Apple Music always.
I usually give them the Linktree link or a Facebook link.
Okay, so it's Linktree / Keltari Band, and then Facebook is, help me out, facebook.com/
I think it's just Keltari.
I was gonna say that's a great question. I don't know the actual URL, but I guarantee if you type it in on there, it should show up. All of our show information about where we're gonna play and stuff like that, updates with the band, that definitely comes through Facebook. That's our main.
I update our Facebook the most.
Where are you guys playing as we get down to the 2-minute mark?
All right, so our next show,
right now,
I believe I think we just signed a show as of yesterday for July 25th. I don't have all the details for that just yet, but I know it's going to be at 222 Hornsby. Then in August we will be at Upstage Fest, August 7th.
That's in Clearfield area, isn't it?
Yeah,
yes,
sir.
That's
Central PA, I believe, and there's gonna be bands like Crossbreed, which I used to watch them on MTV when I was a kid.
The Bunny the Bear,
Endbringer, when I was younger.
Daywalker.
And then after that, we have August 23rd. We will be at Go Gamer, which is a venue that we really, really like, and we've been trying to get in there for a while. And they were under renovation for a while, and we finally got a chance to get in there, so we're excited to be there. Then I believe October 24th, we are playing a Halloween festival called the Bad Guy Bash. And that is going to be like a villain-themed Halloween festival. And that's to be really cool. I'll have a flyer and pre-sales and information on that very soon.
Do we dress up?
Yeah, absolutely.
What if I'm in my villain arc now?
Gonna come with yourself.
Oh my god.
We might have one more for November 7th. We're just waiting back to hear about Logan's availability. But if that is the case, then we will be at the Poetry Lounge with Terminal Intensity. And those guys are really, really good friends of ours. We love those guys to death. I just saw them this past Saturday. And we've played more shows with those guys than we have without. And I highly recommend going and checking those guys out.
Very cool.
And then I think that's it.
That's it.
Very cool. So the timer just went off in my ear. So
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. So everybody make sure you head to Linktree/Keltari Band or Facebook and search Keltari. And also, if you go to BuildtheScene, you'll find this. And you can also head to Music from 412, where you can find our Roku and Fire TV apps. And this will be up there later today, actually. And on demand and on the TV network, it'll air Wednesday, I believe, at 9 p.m. on the TV network. But on demand, it'll be available probably by 11 p.m. today. Speaking of that, if you're not familiar with the show, at 10 p.m. on Mondays, you can go to musicfromthe412.com/radio or buildthescene.com/radio or metalshop101.com or xrpradio.co.uk in Scotland and listen to this full show. I have two more songs for you. We have A Moment in Pompeii and their song The Patriot.
Yes.
And we're going to end things with Ironside, State of Control. And with that, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for
Thank you
having
very
us.
much.
You're welcome. And we're going to head off and hear that music. Well, we're at that time of the show, right at the end, where it is time for me to spin a wheel and find out who Drusky Entertainment is giving 2 tickets to see Blackberry Smoke with special guest Jason Newstead. This show is at Timber Rock Amphitheater in Farmington, Pennsylvania. It is all ages, Friday, July 17th. You can get those tickets from DruskyEntertainment.com. The doors are at 5:30. Show is at 7 p.m. We had 6 people sign up. Devlin Allen, Keith Ladig, Jody Nides, Andrew Carr. I need to fix the spelling of that one. And Justin Todd, as well as James McClay. And give me just a moment here. I'm going to add their names a few more times. Okay, a bunch more times. I'm going to hit shuffle once and twice. And we're going to spin and find out who is winning those tickets to see Blackberry Smoke with Jason Newstead. And that winner is going to be Devlin Allen. Devlin, keep an eye on your email. You'll be getting an email from me later this evening with information on how to get those tickets and a couple things we'd like you to do here at Music from the 412. And then you'll get a follow-up email from Drusky Entertainment telling you how to receive those tickets. Now is the time where I tell you to go to musicfromthe412.com/contest and take a look at the other shows we have that we are giving tickets away for in conjunction with Drusky Entertainment. It's really simple. You fill in a form and ask for your email address and your name so that we can contact you if you win. If you do not win,